provides microloans to support women-led businesses in Nigeria. And of course, we have the Gifted to Save, a platform dedicated to the well-being of church workers and leaders. Known for her warmth, humor, and mentoring spirit, Dr. Tammy supports aspiring professionals with soft skills development, career guidance, and academic mentoring. Whether in the classroom, on stage, or in the community, she brings energy, insights, and a deep passion for helping others succeed. When she's not teaching or speaking, you will likely find her cooking, attending comedy shows, playing football in the number 9 or 10 position, or lighting up a room with laughter. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of that today. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to please put your hands together with your emojis, with your standing ovation. Let us welcome our speaker for today, Dr. Temi.
Oh my God. What? Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening,
How
Dr.
are
Temi.
you all doing? Thanks so much for the invite. God bless you, Dr. Alo. I appreciate you and your great team. Um, where do I start from? All right, so tonight is about money, so let's get serious. Um, yeah, I will try so much not to make people laugh. Just get your writing pad. I'll be using my PowerPoint. I don't know if I'm allowed to share. Am I allowed to share screen sharing?
Yes, Ma, you can share your screen.
Thank you. So, what I'll be discussing tonight is not in particular order. I will just start from the known to the unknown. So I'll start from what we can easily check on Google, and like if you type on maybe chat GBT, like how can I manage my finance, how can I make more money, what we pop up online. So we're going to start with that and gradually move on to what we can do in our community, that can help us excel financially. Can everyone see my screen, please? Can you see my PowerPoint?
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
everyone? Yes? Can everyone see?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. So, this I want us to take this on, even if we don't get to discuss any other thing. That if you cannot increase your source of income, reduce your expenses. If you cannot increase your source of income, reduce your expenses. So I know that there are some things that age 13 to 23 cannot do because you are in school, but there are some things you can also do while on holiday. So I think we get to miss out on this part. So we believe that because we are students, we should just finish with our education. We should just focus on our education. But after tonight, I would like us to start researching people of our age that started business already, and they also go to school and they are making their money already. So, and how did this start? The first thing you ask yourself is, what can I do at the moment to make money? What can I do at the moment to make money? Some people know how to make up and they can charge you maybe £50 for just a face makeup. They can charge £20 for just a face makeup. You don't have to leave your school to do this. Maybe if there is a school party or something and your friends don't know how to, you can start doing this. Like, and even when you're on holiday as well, some people teach people things. So just start thinking. We are going to go into that gradually. But at this point, I want you to start thinking, what are the things I can do at the moment to make money? What are the things I can do to make money? The next thing is, have you noticed any need around you? What are the common needs of your friends? What are the common needs of the family around you? So for me, for example, would be that the parents around me, they need help with school run. They need help with school run. I may not charge them for like the full price, but I can start from token that can help me cover some side bills. It may not pay my rent, but it will be able to meet some of my needs. So these again, I want us to take away tonight. The first thing you need to take away tonight is if you cannot increase your source of income, reduce your expense. The second thing is what can I do at the moment right now? You don't need any training for it. What do you have in your hands that you can use at the moment? For me, I think is my mouth. So some people is their hands. They know how to knit. They know how to plait hair. They know how to make hair. They know how to design. They know how to paint. So these ones, you don't need to really go for training to start doing it. So that's the way I want us to start thinking after tonight. And then I will now move on to what everyone will tell you: budgeting, budgeting, budgeting. So create a spending plan. That's what budgeting is. And then I think where people are missing out on budgeting is they think it's just about writing what you want to spend in a week, what you want to spend in a month, what you want to spend in a year. So it's beyond that. You need to go a little bit further to add, how do I not exceed my limits? How do I not exceed my limits? So if I budget that I'm going to spend £50 this week, how do I try not to go beyond this £50? If I've budgeted I want to spend £300 this week, how do I not go beyond it? So one of the ways you can that can help you to limit your spending or to put it in check is to save your money somewhere with someone that you will need to take permission from before you can access that money. So the popular one is bank. Now, there are different types of savings that you have. There is one that you can only touch in 6 months. There is one that you can only touch once a year. And there is one that you can touch once in a month. You need to speak with your bank. You need to speak with your adults, the adults with integrity around you. Like, how can they help you? You've got £50, you've got £30, you would like them to help you keep it. You don't want to touch this £50 until December. So that's how budgeting starts. And then the next thing I will say you should do is about yourself. About yourself. You need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in taking courses that can help you, easily move into financial freedom after school. So, and this is the time to start taking these courses. You don't have to wait until you finish college. You don't have to wait until you finish university. You always have this half term, 1 week free to yourself. What do you do with this 1 week? Everyone is thinking about going on trip. Yes, it's fine to go on trip. How about if you are on that trip and you try to finish some 2 hours courses, 3 hours courses here and there while on that trip? And these courses, these skills that you're going to acquire, make sure that they are relevant, not just what is trending, not just what your friends are doing, but what is relevant. Like, what are the skills? You need to take analysis of, like, what are the skills that will be relevant, that will be in demand in the next 2 years in your community, outside your community. What are the skills that will be in demand? So you don't have to finish college to start taking these courses. So you don't have to say, oh, college is for college. I need to face mathematics. I need to face English. There are other things you can do along with it. And then the next thing is, try not to hold debt at this age. Okay, if at all you want to owe it, make sure maybe it's money that you borrowed to start a business and that will bring you profit. That's a good debt. Something that will bring you profit. But going on debt in college, in uni, please don't do that now. Try as much as possible to live below your means. That's my next point. Live below your means. So some of us, back in college, back in university, your parents give you money, so you don't have to worry. They don't want you to borrow from friends, so they give you more than enough. Every time they give you more than enough. You don't have to spend everything. You don't have to. If your parent give you 300 pounds to spend in a month, you can decide to spend 150. You can decide to spend 200, and the remaining 100 pounds, you can invest it somewhere, 50 pounds into something, and maybe another 50 pounds into your emergency fee. You can invest it into some, like you can read online about what investment can an 18-year-old go into, a 20-year-old, a 15-year-old. What kind of investment can I have as a 13-year-old? You can speak with your parents. And parents, if you are listening to me as well, don't make life all about you. Start thinking about your kids as well. Don't just shop for clothes for them, for shoes for them. Make sure that you also have investment for them, so that by the time they are maybe age 30, you can even buy them a house with that money. Like you can put deposit down with it, something like this, or you can help them to start a business with it. So yes, that's about you. That's about budget. So start thinking towards this. What are the skills you think would be in demand? And then how is it possible for me to live my life below my means, source of income? And then the next thing I have on here is watch what and how you shop. Okay, I know we are teenagers, we're youths, we want to follow the trends, we want to make sure that we meet up with all the new styles, or the Nike, or the Adidas, and just name it, the Louis Vuitton, but you don't have to. Everything you're wearing doesn't have to be luxury brand. This way as well, you can save some money to use into some other things. So don't just say, I'm a student, I don't have anything. You actually have a lot in your hands, and that will be on my next slide. So the next thing I have on here is you need to learn how to keep some money aside to give, to help others, because it will come back to you. Try to have something aside to give out to other people as well. It will really help you in future. If you learn how to give out, the days you are in need as well, people will be able to rise up and help you as well. Okay, it may not be the same people that you have helped, but financial help can still come to you that way. So I have one good example here, so that you know that you are not too young. On Facebook, I think 3 weeks ago, there is this popular business guru, is Dr. Taiwo. Dr. Tayo is based in Dubai. And I saw his 10-year-old on Instagram. He was pitching his business idea to a group of investors, 10-year-old. And one of the investors was able to buy into the idea. So that's another thing. And then if you look at Facebook owner as well, Mark, he started this as well way young. He became a billionaire at 23. So you are not too young to start something now. To create an app, you can just literally use one of your half time to create an app that can help people, and you will be generating like a passive income from it. So if 10-year-old can do it, 13-year-old is not too young. 18-year-old is not too young. And this person I'm talking about, the dad is wealthy. He doesn't have to like go out, but he did it. If you understand what I mean, because some of us will feel like, oh, our parents, you have great inheritance, so you don't have to worry. How about if you also create a legacy? There is nothing bad in you also having your business name, having a business company, having something big in your name. Even though your parents, they've got good inheritance for you. So you can check this out as well on Google. You can check this out on any other platform as well. Like, how are my age mates, like how are they able to start a business? How are they running businesses? And that's the next thing I have on here. Like, what do you have in your hands? What do you have in your hands? What do you think you can say to people at this age that you can start speaking to your mom about? Take, for example, my 10-year-old loved to write. I said, we can sell a book for your 10th birthday. You can write a book. Since we started writing with other publishers, he has published in 2 books. I said, why not? You can become an author yourself. You don't have to be writing for people. And we are working towards it. So what's in your hands? What's in your hands? There is something. Like I said before, some people is their mouth, some people is your hand. You are very good with your hand. I'm very good with my mouth. Some people are good with both hands and mouths. Oh, gracious God, you are so blessed. How are you using it? How are you using it? Is it bringing you any increase? If it's not even bringing you cash, are you building like human connection that can help you in future with what you have got in your hands? You must have something in your hands in this generation that we are in now. You cannot just be taken from people. You need to have something to also offer. So the next thing I have on here is that
So
you
sorry
need.
to interrupt you, Dr. Temi. Have you changed your slides? Because it's been on the same slide.
Oh wow. I've moved like 3 times now.
Oh, we've only been seeing the second slide.
Okay, let me go all the way back then. Can you see this now? Sorry about that. Can you still see my screen, please?
Yes, we can. Can you use the slideshow function so that it occupies the screen even more?
Yes, that was where I was on before, like this.
We're seeing your word sort of monitor screen, as it were. We can't see it as a slideshow.
Oh my. And that's what I'm on. Okay, let me try. Start from beginning. How about now?
No, nothing has changed.
Wow.
But
Okay.
you want to stop and start share again, and let's see if that will.
Yes, I'll come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Sorry, everyone. Let me go back to this and that. Yeah. Can you see my screen now?
Now we can, yes.
Okay. This is slide 2. This is slide 3. Is it moving now?
Yes, it's moved to slide 3. It's just not on the slideshow yet, but at least we can see your third slide.
Okay. So I just want to get to where I am and then we will figure out the slideshow.
Okay.
Okay. So how about this one now showing? Is this showing? Is the budgeting showing? Is it changing now? I just want to
Yes,
know.
it has changed to yourself. Is the
Okay.
title? Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's moving now.
Okay, good. Okay. So I'm on this one now. Sorry about that. Okay. So how about now to the slide show? Can you see my full screen now?
No, we can't, but I think we'll make do with this one.
Oh no.
Mm,
Okay.
No problem at all.
Okay. Sorry about that. All right. So, but is it so tiny to see?
The text is
Yeah.
a little bit
Yeah.
small, but because you're speaking to us,
Okay.
we'll follow with audio.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I can send it out if you want as well. All
Okay.
right. So where am I? All right. So I'm saying that right where you are in the college, in university, you can start writing a business proposal. You can start writing a business proposal even while you're on holiday as well. You can decide to go out to go and pitch your business idea to people. And if you know that you are not yet in full capacity to own that business now, you can sell out your idea. People can buy your ideas for thousands of pounds. People can buy ideas from you. So you don't have to be the one that will start the business. Also, you can have a share from your business proposal. So you don't want to sell it out for 100%. Maybe they can have like 50% and you have 50% earning for a lifetime. So you can sell a business idea out at age 13 and start earning a token like a passive income up until whenever they decide to stop partnering with you. So it is possible, and you can do this during your holidays if you think that you are too busy during school days. So, and I have a good example here that I have a mentee of 21-year old, and during our 1 week break, 2 week break, she will ask for like if family need help, and then in a week she can make up to 150, 200. She can make hair, she can stay with the kids, she can teach them some subjects as well, and a lot of things she can do to meet our own needs. So maybe there are some needs that maybe your parents are not ready to meet at the moment, and they are needs, they are not wants. It's just that they can't meet that need at the moment. Maybe you're trying to set up an office for yourself, and your parents are saying they are not ready for that now. You can actually earn money on the side to set up that for yourself. You can make yourself proud as well. So yeah, it is possible to do all these side things. But the first thing is you need to ask yourself, what do I have in my hands? What do I have in my hands? What are my gifts? What are my talents? The pocket money you have as well is something in your hands. If you think you don't have a gift, if you think you're shy to talk, you're shy to meet up with friends, but you have a pocket money. So how can that money increase? How can you increase that pocket money that you have if you can't use your mouth, if you can't use your hands? So what is in my hands? So your community as well is something you have in your hands. So if you decide to organize something now, maybe a concert, maybe a drama, your community that you have is something you have in your hands. They are the first people that will come and watch you and pay you token for what you are doing. So your community as well is something that you have in your hands. It's not just your money, it's not just your talent or your gifts, and your friends as well. Your friends can be a blessing to you financially as well. It can be a big blessing to you financially. You and group of friends, you can come together and create an idea like let's have a concert night, and then other people come to watch you. I've seen a lecturer friend go to attend their student concert before, and all the classmates, they were there to support. Maybe they entered the hall for £5 or for £2. Before you know, after the night, the student can make maybe like £1,000 from the concert. You can do the same for acting drama. You can act maybe just a play for 30 minutes, and then people come in to watch you maybe for £5, for £2, and before you know it, it's something. Someone was sharing on Instagram as well last week that he went somewhere for a festival, and the kids there, they were selling cupcakes. They were selling cupcakes for one pound, and surprisingly, he wanted to take like change from them, like the left money, the leftover money. So he went to where they kept their money and discovered that they've actually made a lot from the one pound. Their bag has become so heavy. So just from the cupcakes, they are going home with some cash. Okay, and the festival is not always, but at least you have something from it that you can spend for the next few weeks. So all these are the things you have in your hands. So first, if you write out what are the things I have in my hands, then the next thing you need to ask yourself is, how can I engage all these that I have in my hands, or some of it? Okay, some of it. Maybe it's your gift you want to focus on. You start thinking, how can I engage this my gift to make profit from it? How can I engage this my talents to make profit from it? How can I engage my friends? How can I engage with my community to make profit from it? Okay, so it is possible. It is possible to do it at this age range. You don't have to wait until you finish college. You don't have to wait until you finish university. So this is still what I was talking about. How do you what do you have to offer your community? So you cannot just be on the taking side. You also have to be on the giving side. You must have something to give your community. It's when you have something to give, that's how you gain financial freedom. You cannot just be on the taking side. You take from mom, take from dad, take from auntie, take from uncle. So how are you giving out back? Like with your talent, your idea, your gift, your community. How are you giving back? This is how you have access to financial freedom. And then I have here, these are just examples of what you can do, something practical you can do. So I'm not just giving you bullet points of do this, that. I'm giving examples of what you can go and try your hands on, so that by the next time we meet, we start calling you maybe a business guru and you already have a business name and all of that. I would love to see that the next time maybe I come on here, that someone has started something and has started making a token every month. So you could organize a play day. You can speak with your college. They will be so happy to support you with their all. Some of the halls are empty some days. You can organize a play day, a concert day. You can speak with your council. If you don't want to speak with your college, you can organize a dance day with a few of your friends, the few of your friends that you know they love dance, and people will come and watch you. They will pay to get in and watch you. You can speak with the adults around you to support you to do this. So that's how you start, with your classmates, with the friends you have around you. You just share this idea with them. Speak with somebody that has got a progressive mind, that can add to what you have and how you can start running with it. Not somebody that will talk you down, that you better go and finish your university first. And I'm encouraging parents here as well. Don't shut them down, that you better go and finish your maths. You that you do not know maths, you do not know English, you want to start business. You don't know if it is that business that they will flourish from, and not the certificates. You are not too sure about it. Like some of us, we went to uni to go and study this and that, but we end up like doing something totally different. Some people go to that, they are supposed to be medical doctor, but they are now owner of businesses. So you need to allow them to be able to do some of these things on the side. That doesn't mean that is going to make them fail their maths. You just need to be on the check with them. That's why you are their adults. So and I have here as well that make your findings on Google. Make your findings on Google about people of your age group that own businesses. So how are they able to manage their finance? Where did they get money from? You can get some loan from bank for some maybe age 18 above. You have access to some type of loan, but you need to speak with these banks because some of these things are not on their websites. You need to speak with some investors as well, and adults around you can help you. But first, you do your own research. You do your own research on Google. Google is there for everyone. You've got access to phone. Make research on people of my age range that have started business. How are they able to manage their resources aside the finance? How are they able to manage their time to make money from it? And then I also have here that you can check out free courses online as well. You don't have to pay for everything. There are free courses online that can help you, and you can read about how to invest. Even if you don't have like adults around you to guide you, it's not an excuse. There are orphans that are excelling. If you are from that background as well, you can read about this online. How can people without parents be successful in life? You can type this on Google and make your findings. You will see a few examples of people without parents that are living a prosperous life. So yes, when you read about how to invest online, imagine you can start maybe £2 every week, £5 a day, and see how much you would have saved by the end of the year. see how much you would have saved by the end of the year. But the main, my main aim this night is, I don't want you to just go on with budgeting. I don't want you to just go on with saving. I want you to start thinking about, how can I generate money like by myself? How can I use what I have to generate money as well? Not just by saving, not just by budgeting and all of those that you know already. I think it's just time to take action after tonight. So yes, your source of income can start from doing what your friends don't like as well. So your friends, they like to go on trip, but they don't like to do all the booking, all the findings to know the best destination, best location. You can make all this research for them and do all the booking for them, and you get pay token for doing this. If you're in the university and your friends love to go on trip together, you can be the organizer of all these trip, and you get some token from it and even give them some deals from it. So, and that's another one. And again, your friends, they may like to, they may love food, but they don't like going shopping. You can speak with someone, to maybe an adult, the same thing. Your friends may not like cleaning their houses. Like if you're in the uni, some of you, you get hostels, you get like accommodation. You can speak with an adult cleaner. You can speak with an adult cleaner. And if this person get to clean, you get to get your share. Maybe the person clean for them for 20 pounds. You get to get maybe 8 pounds from it, and the cleaner get like 10 pounds from it. It's something. It's something that is coming in for you. This is how people start business. This is how people start business. And you don't have to wait until after uni to do it. There are some things that your community, your country allow you to practice. Make research and don't miss out on all this opportunity. You can also teach your friends the subjects that you are very good at and charge them for your knowledge. Yes, it is okay to do that. You can charge them for your knowledge and for your time. They are learning from you. I've mentioned these, the cleaner thing, that you can speak with someone who is into it as a profession. It's like you are supplying them a business deal and they are giving you your commission. That's what it is. That's not stopping you from studying, from staying in uni. You are just receiving the cool money in your account for introducing them to the business deal. So I also have here, there is this new one trending now as people sourcing for property for people like from age 18. They've started doing it. You don't have to be 30, you don't have to be 40. You just need an older person to partner with, to collaborate with. They charge £2,000. They still charge someone last month £2,000 to source for a property. And you know what you will get from that. So if you're the person, the older person you're working with, charge for £2,000, the person can take 1,500 and give you 500 if you are the one that find the property. So you can work with adults in this area. You just need to research. Do your research. What do I love? For me, I love real estate. Some people, they love cooking. They love the food business. Some people, they love makeup business. Some people love fashion. Some people love sports. So start thinking like, how can I generate income from these things that I love? And because of your age, now you think like maybe you're too young, you can collaborate with people that are ahead of you. You can partner with people that are older than you, and you start making your money. That will not make you to fail. It will only make you prosper. All right. So, and this popular one I have on here is the teaching people things on social media. If you go on TikTok now, everyone is teaching someone one thing or the other. So you don't just go there scrolling up and down. You also think of, what can I teach people? Can I teach people how to dress well? Can I teach people how to speak Spanish? Can I teach people how to speak Yoruba, how to speak Igbo? Can I teach people how to paint? Can I teach people how to drive? Just name it. Think of something. You can start teaching people online. everyone is using TikTok now to teach one thing or the other. And I heard they are making money from it. So if it's social media you love, work on that as well, and start teaching people something that you're very good at. So, and that's the end of my financial talk, money talk this evening. So it's beyond just budgeting, it's beyond just saving money. It is more about looking on the inside of you, to say, what do I have on the inside to also offer my community? What's that thing you've been thinking about? What's that thing you've been thinking about to do, that can help you, that can help your family as well? It's not just your parents that have the permission to bless you financially. You also can be a blessing to them, to your community financially. So thank you, everyone. And yes, don't forget, if you can't increase your source of income, if you can't do all what we have talked about tonight, try just to reduce your expense. Try just to reduce your expense. If you know you can't do all what we've talked about, at least you should be able to reduce how you spend, how many clothes you buy in a month, how many shoes you buy in a month, and all of those, how many snacks you eat per week. It will help you to have something extra by the end of every month. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Tammy, for that beautiful presentation. We wish we could actually see most of the slides, but regardless,
Sorry.
I took down some notes, and yes, I found some of those things. I am no longer a student. I mean, not a traditional student, because I believe we never stop learning, but I have taken down some notes. And yes, I believe every other person here learns a thing or two. Parents in the house, high flyers, students. Now is the Q&A session. If you have any questions to ask Dr. Tammy, please do put your questions in the chat box so that I can read them out, and she gives our experts views or response to the questions. So while we wait for people to our audience to drop their questions, I have a couple of questions for you. So you spoke about how people could make the most of their finances, regardless of their earning capacity, regardless of their level. Being a student is not an excuse to not save money. And you spoke about being able to use your skills. Are you a good speaker? Do you have soft skills? Can you write well? And you also spoke about getting little gigs, maybe housekeeping and all of that. Yes, those are really beautiful tips, and not many people have this, should I say, opportunity to get expert tips like this. So, but I have some questions for you. Would you have a personal story of how financial literacy changed your life? Something people, because stories are a good way to, teach people, and people might want to be able to hear one story of how it helped you, and they'll hold on to it and also apply that in their lives.
Yes, so it's about when people said to me, okay, the first one was acting, right? They said to me, oh, you're very good with acting. Have you started making money from this? So I'm like, okay, can you introduce me to, and that was how they introduced me to Mount Zion. But I wasn't making money from it, but I was able to build like human resource, like it's not always like financial, but you have this community now that you can do better things with, that they can help you excel in future. So I did that, and the same thing for comedy as well. They said to me, oh, there are no female comedian in the UK that are of Nigerian origin. We think you're really funny. Can you come along with us? And so I started going with this set of guys for comedy night as well. But the reason why I stopped is because they go into late nights. So I had to pull out. That one was also a good source of income. Like every weekend, you can make like 200 pounds. You can make like, if you take out your transport and all of that, which is very good. Another one is me while in uni while I was doing my doctorate, trying to go on the property ladder as well. So I got like a bigger space that's it's more than what I need, so that I can be able to give out the spaces I don't need and get a token from it. And that was a very good one. And then I also move into Airbnb as well. That so many people that arrive the same time I arrive into this country are not yet into. So these are just like few of my stories of the way I'm able to make something on the side. I'm able to make something on the side. And even the Nigerian women.
Excuse me,
Nigerian,
Dr. Temi.
hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Could you please stop sharing your screen so we can see you and yes, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah. Can you see me now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Dr. Alo. I'm so sorry. I'm just seeing all these charts. On my end, I'm showing as full slideshow, and that was why I was unable to see all your messages. Now I'm just reading all the messages that have come out of full slideshow. I don't know why you are saying I'm not on full slideshow on your end.
Okay, I guess
Sorry
I'm
about that.
glitch from, I don't know. So yes, thank you for those stories. I mean, that's quite insightful. I also have my own story as well. I mean, when I was in uni, because I write, I used to write for friends for free. I just enjoyed it, and people would call me a writer. I'm like, no, I'm not a writer. I just like to write because that felt so big. I mean, no, I'm not Chimamanda. I'm not Olisho Inka. I'm not a writer. But I didn't realize how much money I lost being, should I say,
Free writer.
yes, a free writer. But I just kept getting, that's another thing. Surround yourself with people who see potential in you. They kept pushing me. And in my final year, I eventually decided to give it a go. And my life did not remain the same. It helped a lot. I was no longer calling home. I was
Yeah.
taking care of things myself. And I know a lot of people in my class in school as well who did that. People who were into tech, people who had hand skills, they could make hair, people who could sew,
Yeah.
do makeup.
Yeah.
So yes, if you're on this call, you have anything that interests you, you have any skill, don't just see that as a hobby. Tap into it. You
Yeah.
could make some good money out of it, and it's not too early to start building wealth or to start saving. So thank you very much, Dr. Tammy. So one more question. I don't take it because you've already given us a lot, but one more question. Do you have any budgeting app you would like to recommend for people, people here, any platform you think people could use to, because here in Nigeria, we have apps like Cowrywise,
Yeah.
Piggyvest, RiceVest. So which do you have apps you would like to recommend and how they could use it?
I don't know about Nigeria, but here in the UK, they've got like each bank is got like ISA for kids, ISA for children, ISA cash. So like there is one you can take out your money in 6 months, like you can only touch it in 6 months, and there is one you can touch every month. So you just need to speak with your bank. But every other independent app I hardly recommend, because I don't know, these apps may shut down, and I don't want to hear it's Dr. Temi that recommend this app to me. So I'll prefer that you speak with a standard bank. They've got some of these options that can work in your favor. And yeah, you just need to know the one that is appropriate for your age and that you need right now.
All right, thank you very much, Doctor. So does
Yeah.
anyone else have questions for Dr. Tammy before I hand over to Mr. Ernest? You could raise your hand or just drop something in the chat. Okay, I can't see any messages. There's no message, so I guess we all got this. We all got our explanations, our tips clearly, and we are ready to go become the next Bill Gates, Elon Musk, whichever one you want to be. So thank you again, Dr. Timmy, for your time, for breaking down how we can be the next billionaires. Thank you very much. So, Ms. Ernest, I'll hand over back to you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ekata. Thank you so much, Dr. Timmy, for a wonderful session. It was really, really interesting. I like the way you went about it very calmly, making every one of us to just follow, and enjoy our time. So, yes, this is our iFlyers webinar series. We have it every fourth Sunday of the month. So this is the May edition. We'll be having another edition on the 22nd of June. And I know very well that this will not be the last time we've seen Dr. Timmy. We'd like to have you some other time, and so we get to tap from your wealth of wisdom. Thank you so much. And also, I know the Ekata already asked if we have any comments. I'm giving us another opportunity. If we have any question for Dr. Tammy, this is your time to ask your question. While we are doing that, yes, you may be asking yourself, how do I be a part of the High Flyers community? A link will be shared right now on the chat box. So just go there, click on that link, and you will be right there with us at the iFlyer community. It's a group of talented young minds, sixth formers, university students, young professionals that are, up to everything good. So they're there for mentorship. We're there to guide them, to prepare them for the next phase of their life. And of course, you don't want to miss out. So I know Dr. Alu is still with us in case she wants to say something. Um,
I knew you were going to call me. Thank you so much, Ernest. Thank you very much, Dr. Tammy. And thank you so much to our parents and our associates on the call. I've seen some new names, and I think they're from, some of them are from Dr. Tammy's community. That's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Dr. Temi, do you know what I'm taking away with me? I'm going to, by the grace of God, put up maybe an event where £200 will be up for grabs, and students will pitch their ideas, and they would get, and maybe we'll have like a a winner, a second runner up, first runner up, and the winner, because I think it's such a great opportunity for them to be believed in, to be given this opportunity, like a dragon's den almost.
Yes,
So
yes.
thank you so much for that amazing idea. That's what I am planning to run with, because anytime you're in a space like this, there's always something to catch. And it's my prayer that everyone who's listening from start to finish has caught something to run with from henceforth. So thank you so much for all the amazing nuggets that you dropped with us. And I must say that I'm glad that parents are beginning to, think beyond the classroom and realize that there's so many other things that children can do. Because many years ago, it wasn't like this. There was a heavy concentration on the
Class.
classroom, your certificates, and what you're studying. But there's a lot that children are capable of, and we need to encourage them. So thank you for reminding us of that and a whole lot more. Thank you to Ekata as well. Thank you so much, Ernest. So I yield the mic to you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Alo, for always giving us this wonderful opportunity to learn, to grow, and also to develop our skills, to become a better version of ourselves. And of course, to everyone who joined us today, we say thank you again. And do make it a date with us next month, 22nd of June to be precise, for another edition. Of course, you are going to learn about it in the course of the week. All right. So, in the absence of any other comment questions, I'd like to thank you again for being a part of today's webinar series, and we look forward to see you some other time. Keep charting the course for success, and do have a wonderful night rest.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much for having me. Sorry about my slides again. I don't know
No,
why that happened. Yeah.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye,
Have a wonderful
everyone.
night rest.
Thank you so much to all my friends that joined.